Hello, my name is Ben Lovegrove, and in this video I'm going to list 10 characteristics of leadership that you can cultivate from the examples shown by jet fighter pilots. Being a good leader is not something that can be taken for granted. It takes regular focus on self-improvement to maintain a high standard. Strong leadership skills come with time, dedication, and intention. So it's always useful to have a quick summary of the strengths of character needed to be one of life's leaders. It's particularly interesting if the tips are based upon the examples shown by jet fighter pilots who, by the nature of their training and profession, are strong leaders. Their personality traits usually include self-control, motivation, persistence, confidence, and patience. They are also opportunistic and calculated risk-takers, so they make a good choice for showing us the way. So here are 10 leadership tips demonstrated by the examples shown by jet fighter pilots. Number 1. Be dedicated. If something needs to be completed, then dedicate yourself fully to the task and invest all your attention to it. That is one of the first lessons a jet fighter pilot could teach, and it's the primary tip to remember if your goal is to inspire others. And inspiring others is one of the most important attributes of a great leader. Half measures and half-hearted attempts are not acceptable. Put the attention and the intention in and get the job done. Number 2. Be reliable. Jet fighter pilots can find themselves in highly stressful situations while operating very advanced technologies, yet they can be relied upon to deal with all that responsibility. Leaders are dependable. They accept their responsibilities without complaint and can be relied upon to fulfill them. There's no way they could avoid total responsibility for their actions, and as a leader, neither should you. Number 3. Be an inspiration. People will feel drawn to follow those who inspire them. Aim at being simply the best version of yourself in any given context. No matter what it is you are expecting from your team, remember always to set the example. When others see that you are setting that example instead of demanding that they behave in a certain way, they will be more motivated to emulate you and to grow their own skills. Number 4. Be cooperative. Jet fighter pilots don't work in isolation. They rely upon, and trust their lives to, their navigators, operators, mechanics, and others who comprise the team that keeps a fighter in the air. Although leaders know that they have to be the pathfinders at times, great leaders know that they have to rely on their team to get projects completed. Strong and successful teams have a flat hierarchy, and everybody has to bring in their best to contribute to the whole. Number 5. Be an example. Being a strong leader doesn't mean your skills and knowledge are taken for granted. It's often reassuring to see a leader prove his or her knowledge and skills. By doing so, it demonstrates to the team that their leader strives to maintain standards and works on self-improvement. Number 6. Be a motivator. It's an old saying, but jet fighter pilots would remind you that if you fall 7 times, you should get up 8 times. There's no point in berating yourself for even the slightest mistake, because there's no such thing as failure when you are committed to moving on to successful outcomes. Everyone experiences highs and lows, so it all comes down to keeping your motivation strong in the face of setbacks or errors. Number 7. Be a visionary. There's an old saying in aviation, never let an aeroplane take you somewhere that your brain didn't get to 5 minutes earlier. For jet fighter pilots, this is especially true. Similarly, leaders maintain a vision of what is to be accomplished. Their imaginations maintain a strong vision of the eventual outcomes and successes. It is this vision, when communicated to the team, that serves as a reminder and an inspiration, a goal to aim for and a heading for your internal compass. Number 8. Be organized. A cockpit is devoid of any unnecessary clutter. There is a place for everything, and everything is in its place. Strong leadership requires a similar level of organization, of all resources and of time. No leader could inspire and motivate a team if they are constantly stressed and overwhelmed with chaotic and unplanned activities. Number 9. Be a communicator. Another saying in aviation is, aviate, navigate, communicate. It's a reminder of the 3 most important things a pilot must do: fly the aircraft, maintain a heading and altitude, and thirdly, communicate with the crew, the ground, and other aviators. Team leaders need to communicate regularly and effectively with their team members. It's impossible to be a source of motivation and inspiration if you're absent, or if you fail to engage with your team, both as a group and individually. Relationships need to be built and maintained through regular contact and nurturing. Number 10. Be humble. Learn from jet fighter pilots and keep this important tip in mind. Great leadership is all about lifelong learning. Change is a constant, so there will always be new skills and technologies that need to be mastered. The fact that you can admit that you don't know everything, but you're curious and always keen to learn new things, will make you appear more approachable. Passing on those skills and newfound knowledge will reinforce your status as a leader. You don't have to become a jet fighter pilot to be a good leader, but you can learn from these examples. If you fly any type of aircraft, these tips may help you become a better pilot too. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video of interest and of use. Please give it a like and share it with others. If you have any tips you would like to pass on, please add a comment below. Happy landings!